Pastor Michael Jeanette at Advent Lutheran Church. Thank you for watching this series on healthy giving. Wanted to introduce some concepts about financial stewardship to you. And first I want to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. I'm married to Kelly, and then we have 3 kids, Dylan, Ansley, and Shay. I have a background in computer science from Georgia Tech, so I bring that scientific background with me here as a pastor at this church. Always had a sense of God calling me into this particular type of ministry here as a pastor in the ELCA, the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. Been excited about that in that journey. There's been challenges along the way, but I've had some wonderful mentors and leaders who guided me here in what we call the Southeastern Synod of the ELCA that covers Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. In particular, those key mentors in my life have shaped my faith journey, allowing me to sort of let God loose in terms of my financial well-being and in terms of my financial stewardship, to create a healthy giver in me and my family. And those are ideals we're trying to instill in our children now. So, wanted to share some of these key teachings with you. And the main thing I learned from my mentors is this, that God is already dwelling within us. What we have in terms of financial stewardship comes from the fact that God dwells in each one of us. This has shaped my teaching more than anything else. God with us, dwelling within us. And giving first is a great way to sense God's closeness to us. That means giving the first fruits of our financial giving. We pray, give us this day our daily bread. And that is our hope, that God will sustain us. We pray that when we pray the Lord's Prayer. So when we give first out of the financial income we have, no matter the amount, we're making a statement of faith that we can live on the rest of the money that we have. Now, statistically speaking, people tend to give around 2 to maybe 4% of their income to some sort of charitable organization, to a church. But that tells me then overall that there is room for improvement. So what is that going to look like? Well, this series of videos that we're producing, in this series you'll hear me share a bit of biblical and spiritual foundation for giving. You're going to hear how financial giving ties into our vision statement, which in short term is up, in, and out, which means our relationship with God, that's up. Our relationships with each other, that's the in part. And our relationships with the community, that's the out part. So you're going to hear how our giving is helpful to us to make a difference in the lives of the folks, not just who worship here and our members here, but actually how that financial giving impacts the community around us as well. It makes a difference. And that's part of healthy financial stewardship, is that the dollars that go in the plate, that come in online, those things make a difference in our community. And then finally, towards the end of the series of these videos, we're going to share some specific ways that will challenge you to make giving a priority in your life. And we will show you the methods that you can, through which you can give here specifically at Advent Lutheran Church. So, thank you for tuning in, watching these videos. We hope that these are helpful for you in terms of your financial stewardship. We understand that stewardship is a much bigger picture, but this series is going to target just our financial stewardship and how you can see how Christ dwelling within you helps you to become a healthy financial steward. Thank you.